Hello and welcome to Queers and Soaps. I'm Eric, joined once again with
Angel from another planet, and I can't say that because Janet was mentioned.
all about Erica.
Erica.
Tell me all the credits and we'll chat. I told you they were good stuff. I was like, there's a lot going.
Oh my gosh.
So we talk about Jesse and Angie. So I looked them up. Jesse was on from 81 to 88, 94 to 95, 2001 to 2002, 2008, 2011, and 2013. Angie was on 82 to 91, 93 to 97, 2008, 2011, stop, and 2013. Trying to drink my iced tea. I can't.
Oh my gosh.
No caffeine. And did you know that Debbie Morgan was not the only one to play Angie?
Yes, it was Sandra Quartermain from Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah. From 90.
That's the only reason why I know her from. And then she does appear in the credits. She does. They both appear in the credits. Actually, they appear in the Fallen Picture credits.
Yeah.
And she just appears very early on, and then Debbie appears very early on, and then Sandra takes over in the same spot.
And Jenny was on 81 to 84 and 94 for her ghostly appearance. Greg was on from
Jesse was on for a ghostly appearance when you mentioned 94 to 95, because that was when Tad got hit by the door.
Yeah, he did several ghost appearances. I remember that. Greg was on 81 to 84, 84 to 86. So I guess he left for a short period of time, and he was actually played by another person too for a short period of time.
Oh.
So Natalie mentions Janet. And she compares her relationship with Janet to her and Erica, which I thought was interesting. And it makes sense, but it almost seems like Natalie is more the Janet in this situation. It's Christmas time. I don't know if it's like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I don't think we know for sure, but presents are all over the place. And Alex and Natalie give Erica a brooch, which is nice. Did Alex finally creep you out in these episodes?
Oh, hell yeah. Especially when he did what he did with Erica, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, he was creeping me out before, and I had a feeling that it was heading this way. I didn't want it to, but it did.
Yeah. I just wanted to head to his grave.
Jeremy calls. He was released from his chastity belt. And he wants to get married like quick, like in Bangkok. I'm like, why? Like, just come home and get married. Like, I don't understand what was going on here.
Because I have a dirty mind and I like that they say Bangkok.
Their theme plays, their love music theme. Alex says cancel the wedding. Erica's like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go to Bangkok and get married. And I think Natalie says like, well, we're gonna attend or whatever. Like, everybody's going to Bangkok. Erica and Jeremy touch base. Their flight seems to be running on time. Like they're gonna go to the airport, whatever. Cantu had a dream and told Jeremy that they're gonna marry quick. He's like, gotta marry like this, like. Well, and we know why because of exactly what's happening. Adam comes over. Alex tries to get rid of him. Alex tells him about the wedding. I'm like, damn it, because I thought Adam was going to do something, but he actually doesn't. Natalie goes to the doctor for a checkup because she might be preggers.
Hey, Timmy.
Welcome, Timmy. Welcome to the world, Timmy. And I don't know why, because right now she wants to abort this baby. So, sorry, Timmy. Erica and Jeremy talk. He bought her a veil wherever he didn't get to Bangkok yet, right?
That's what I was confused about. Was he in Bangkok or was he somewhere else?
I think he wasn't. I think he flew to Bangkok. He's waiting for her, and he bought her a veil while she's there. So when she gets there, they're good to go. I think. I'm not positive.
Yeah, but she's been married like how many times at this point? Does she really need a veil?
Was she married? I think at least 3 times at this point, right?
Yeah, because it was Erica Kane, Martin, Cudahy. Oh gosh, oh man, I used to know her names. It would have been Chandler at this point,
Oh, yeah.
or Roy.
For a short time,
Chandler
right?
or Roy. Maybe it did Roy.
So she has an interview to do in Canada. So she's like, I'm gonna fly there or whatever, but then I'll fly to Bangkok. I don't know what the situation. They're gonna fly everywhere. So then she's like, how about we just meet in Canada and we'll get married there? All right, sure, why not? If you got the money, go for it. So that's what they decide to
Yeah.
do. We find out Natalie is pregnant. She has the flashback of the doctor. I don't know if we missed that or if it's just a flashback. I don't know. Um, Alex says he's got to go home to Canada because he overheard Erica talking about going there and meeting Jeremy there and all that. He says he has to go to sign some papers for whatever, some bullshit. He's lying because he wants alone time with Erica. Natalie's
Of
lying because she
course.
wants time with Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
I was so like, what is happening? This is so weird. Natalie goes off on Alex about going on the trip with Erica and not saying anything about it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's New Year's Eve. They mentioned New Year's. And Alex kisses Erica when he hears Old Lang Syne. Um, and she's like, "Oh, why would you do that?" And he's like, he just makes up some flimsy excuse. Oh, I heard the music and it made me whatever. I don't know. He's gross.
Nostalgic, I guess. I don't know. He's just gross.
Yeah, so he makes excuses and she accepts it for now. She's like, oh, he's just excited, whatever, happy. I don't know. Natalie sees herself pregnant in the mirror, laughing, which reminded me of a Janet situation.
Janet.
And she calls the doctor and she's like, I want this baby aborted. I don't want.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
want.
want this baby no more. Get this baby away from me.
Because she's not going to get fat. She wants to terminate her pregnancy. Natalie says she's going to stay in Pine Valley instead of going to Canada with them, which kind of sucks
Mm-hmm.
for Erica. So if she went, I'm sure it would have been a totally different situation. Alex calls and has his cabin prepared in Canada. I'm like, what's he going to do? Like, I didn't know what he was going to do at this point. Jeremy calls. Natalie fucks shit up. She like lies to him and says they went already, so then they should be there soon. Alex and Erica just leave. They were still there, but Natalie played games. A lot of game playing here. I was so confused. I'm like, so what do they just want to both have sex with these other people? That it's just disturbing. It's really weird.
It
Um,
is.
Alex and Erica are on the jet. Nat's planning her abortion. Adam comes by. They have words. They have a fight about something. Jeremy tries to call Canada. Erica and Alex, that's when he finds out they aren't there yet by the dude, his right hand man, I guess that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Alex pretends to call Pine Valley, pretending to talk to Natalie, but he actually doesn't talk to anybody. He's just hanging up the phone. The butler stayed. He was still there. Jeremy called, gives messages to Alex, and he rips the message up. So now Erica. So I guess Cantu was right, but they needed to be married, like I guess via telephone. Like I mean, and I think that had to happen because now they're being separated, and now look what happens soon.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie doesn't let Erica talk to Jeremy when he calls. Uh, She says it's somebody else. And Mr. Peyton calls. That's not me, but Mr. Peyton, who Erica is supposed to
Oh,
have.
that's your last name?
um, but Erica is supposed to have an interview with this Mr. Peyton guy. He says he'll do it tomorrow, thanks to Alex calling him and screwing things over. Then Alex cuts the phone cord, and I'm like, what the hell is happening? Are you gonna rape her? Like, what is going on here? I almost feel like he would have. He's like, when I want what I want, like I'm gonna get it. Like I'm gonna
He's that type of man that would.
Natalie's procedure is delayed, and she's like, well, cancel it for now. She's like, I'll reschedule it next week. You can abort anytime, I guess. She talks
Can't
Jeremy.
technically, but
Alex says Jeremy tried to kill him on his honeymoon. I guess he's trying to like turn Erica against them. Erica's like, "What are you talking about? Like, nothing else." He comes on to Erica again. She's like, "Ew, stop it." This Andre guy comes over and says there's whatever. Is there a bad storm or something going on outside? I don't know. Natalie and Jeremy talk about the past, but they seem like they're having an okay time while Erica is like being tormented by Alex at the cabin.
Yeah.
Erica asks the dude Andre for a ride. Erica asks Alex to stop coming on to her. He's like, "You need a real man. You don't need the Jeremy." I'm like, dude. And
Mm-mm.
apparently, this is the same shit that he did to Natalie when Natalie was with Jeremy in the pit.
Oh God, that's right.
Erica pushes him, and he falls to the ground, and then she runs out with his car keys or whatever car keys. So the house gets destroyed. The car that he's in flips. I'm like, what is happening?
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Jeremy has spidey senses, so he senses Erica's in danger. Natalie's like, "Oh, she'll be okay. Don't worry about her. Like whatever." Oh, that dude. Somebody talks to Jeremy. I forget that guy's name. Whatever
Like,
Alex is recommending. Man. She's like, "We'll get on a plane or whatever." Adam shows up, offers his jet. He wants to help. Jeremy's trying not to have it, but he's like, "Well, I have no choice because I got to do what I got to do." Phoebe and Palmer fight for Benny. Because Phoebe wants Benny to work for her. I guess he worked for her at some point, and We Built This City was playing on in the background. Did you catch that?
yes, that's what I thought I heard. Built the city of rock and roll.
I love that song. Um, Palmer says he'll be there for Nina. Nina comes home. Daisy wants her to call her mother. I'm like, I always think of Sheila with her mother. Mother.
Mother.
Um, so she does, and then like Daisy goes to the other room, and she's like, "Ugh, I hate that woman. I gotta call her mother now." She just doesn't know her, doesn't remember her, so she feels uncomfortable, but doesn't want to hurt her feelings anymore. I feel so bad for Daisy, man. She's getting the raw deal.
It really is.
So yeah, Nina says it feels strange to call her that. Daisy questions why Andrew is in Nina's office, and she knows that he's shady. She's like, "I don't trust him. I never will." She talks to Palmer about Andrew. Palmer swears he isn't replacing Nina. I don't know why Daisy. I'm like, look what he's like. Look at all the things he's doing for Nina to keep her. However, I don't know what Palmer wants out of this. I really don't
Yeah.
understand. But I'm like, I don't think he would keep Nina, his own daughter, that he's doing all this crazy shit for out of the company if she comes to, like, whatever. You know what I mean? Daisy tries to spend time with Nina. Nina's not having it. She's like, I don't feel good, whatever. Daisy and Myra. Myra's her mom, right? Daisy's mom.
Yeah, Myra is Daisy's mom, yeah, so Nina's grandmother.
She says she feels like an outsider in the house, and she don't want to be there anymore. She's over it. The doctor's concerned about Daisy because I think Daisy wants to see her as a doctor, right? But she can't. She just like wants information about Nina, so she's like, "I'm going to refer another doctor."
Mm.
That's all that really happened with that. So it felt like things were moving. I don't know. It's still. I guess it isn't. It isn't. It isn't. I almost feel like Nina and Benny
It
are going to hook.
isn't. Yeah. I think they're trying to test them.
Yeah. So we have these little tidbits of Tad brought that Talia lady. He owes money because he broke a contract. I guess he signed on to be an actor or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, I got no money. I'm supposed to marry what's her name, and I have no money for anything.
Hillary. I can finally say that. I can finally say this now.
So excited because he's going to come back as a ghost, and then it's going to be.
I'm so sure he's gone. He said, "Ah."
I was like, I did not see any of this shit coming. I was like,
I didn't either. That was good.
Okay. So Gio got hurt. Apparently, I guess I forget if he jumped something, whatever. The French girl.
He pulled. He did. I think he did a stunt that went wrong. I think he pulled an Evil Knievel. If that is even a thing.
Blames Brooke, of course, because everything's Brooke's fault. Tom comforts Brooke. The news people are everywhere harassing. Cliff says that Gilles will be fine, and he wants to see Brooke. Gilles, next thing you know, he's getting drunk, and he tries to kiss Brooke. Brooke, she's like over it. She's like, dude, you cheated on me. I'm done. Stop it. Tom comes to Brooks with a present because it's Christmas. Tells Gilles off. He kicks Gilles out. Brooks gets a call for a job. I don't know what the job is at the time. Gio goes to salon. And I think he tries to, she doesn't even seem to want anything to do with Gio.
No, not at all.
Tom's like, get out. Gio hits Tom, and then they like hold him back. They should have let Tom hit him at least once. Gio is knocked out, or is knocked out cold, and there's like wine bottles next to a bed. He looks like a mess. I already thought he was dead at this point. I'm like, is he dead? It looks like somebody like smacked him in the face with a bottle. Someone sneaks in, and then he's like, "You, I should have known." And I was like, "What is going on here?" So he fights this person. He gets hit, and then what do they fumble to the, what is it called? The outside part?
The fire escape or the cat? I forgot what the real name for it is. Yeah.
And he falls to his death. I was like, what?
He said, he said, he falls.
Brooke and Lenny get home. The cops and reporters are everywhere. Gio's dead. Solange blames Brooke for that. She blames.
Yeah, she blames Brooke for everything.
I'm like, so she's flipping out. Brooke's upset. She's like, "What the hell is going on?" Like, what? And I'm like, I was the same. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I'm Brooke. Tad goes in for an interview with Palmer. See, I think that's why I think they're just whoever recorded these are like clearly cutting out the teens because they recorded Palmer with Tad and that had nothing to do with like the Nina storyline. So they're just cutting out like the younger crowd.
Yeah, so I looked at the comments like as I do almost every video. And he should have made a better effort to include the teens, especially Angie and Jesse. That's what Hamilton Bernique said.
Yeah, but it was whoever recorded it didn't like the teens.
Well, Hamilton Bernique is the guy who recorded it, I think, right?
No, I don't know if he recorded
it.
That's
what was implied because he said he should have made a better effort to include the teens and specifically Angie and Jesse.
Like I get it too because like a lot of things I watch for like the adults and not the teens. Like I usually don't like as Tommy likes the teen storylines a lot of times. I always like the adult storylines. I did like in Days, of course, I liked the teen stuff because I was already watching at that point. And when I do watch a show, I usually tend to. But like on Young and the Restless, I always liked the older crowd. I never really cared about the Globe by Jabot people.
Yeah, I was like that a lot of times as the world turned. Well, there was only maybe one or two teen sets that I really liked, which was like it was Abigail and Jennifer and their teens and Adam. But then I also liked when Gwen came on and they kind of revolved the show around like Will and I think Maddie was in that too. But then like but like I was kind of into the who was that love triangle? Allison, Lucy, and Aaron. But then I kind of fell off and I was like, I can't stand them now because of that. And then want you to think that like Lucy and Aaron were like the main one when I really wanted Aaron and Allison to be together. So
well, maybe
but that's world turns. So
I
like the adult stuff. The adult stuff was great.
Right. Yeah, like that's what I always like that too. So Palmer says he'll see what he can do for Tad and get him a job, maybe. Brooke questions Greg and Jesse. We got to see Jesse because he was in this scene about Tom possibly drinking. So now it's alluding that Tom might have killed Gio, but I don't think it was Tom. Tom would have been
too easy. Too easy. That would have been too easy.
Yeah. Then we have these scenes with Benny and Donna fighting because she got home late and he's being a douche. And then he says, I don't want any more babies. I guess they have a baby. I don't know.
I think Emily Ann is the baby.
And then she's like, oh, and then he like she makes more money than him and that bothers them. I'm like, what is going on here? Because I felt like,
oh my gosh, like wage, you don't control your wage. I mean, geez. somebody was mad about me about my if somebody was mad about me if my significant other was mad about me about my wage, I'd be like, fuck off.
I know.
Like I'm sorry I make more money than you, but that's not anything I can control. That's something that I grew that I got promoted into. Like, come on. Like
It shouldn't be a thing. Like
douchebag.
it just bothers me. Brooke talks to Tom about killing Gilles. He's like, I didn't do it. Um, I was confused at this. So I guess it's a different scene that the doorbell rings and it's Tom, and it looks like the coat that the killer had on. So I
Mm.
was confused by that, and I was like, wait, what? Langley and Phoebe seem okay. They're getting along. She got him a toupee.
It's like it matches my head.
They talk about Brooke writing about Gilles' life. That's like one of her, I guess,
The
new.
life and death of Gilles St. Clair.
There you go. And Tom feels that she shouldn't write the stories about Gilles because it'll bring up all the bad things that it brought to her life. He was partially jealous of Gilles. I mean,
Hmm.
he didn't cheat on him with Gilles or anything, but like, I don't know, he seemed jealous.
I mean, if it's the same Tom from '91, I mean, come on, he gets jealous of any man that Brooke goes around.
Not really, because he handled that situation with Jack great. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mean, he's like, be with Jack if you want to be with Jack, and then he broke up with her. He's like, let's not get married if you're gonna want to be with Jack. Like,
Prior to that though, prior to him maturing and growing and everything like that, he was a little bit like, I don't want Jack around here.
I don't know, like he was maturing and growing, but Brooke wasn't because she was falling for Jack, and then wanted to still marry
Yeah,
him, and then it's just whatever. Messy. Brooke is messy. I never
Brooke
realized.
is messy. That's why Erica don't like her. Well, kind of, sometimes.
Look at Erica though. I mean, she's the biggest mess.
Yeah, look
So
at
it's
Erica.
just, I guess kind of similar in a way. But like when I watched, I started, I guess in '94 or maybe '93, '94 of All My Children. And when I watched it, it always seemed like Brooke had it together more than other people. So seeing Brooke as messy as she is in all of these years we watched, and like even in '91, she's messy. Like, and I'm like, okay, so she got a lot of flaws that I didn't know about. Because she always seemed like the one that had it together to me, in the '90s.
Hmm.
But I guess I think they stopped kind of writing for her because remember she went in and out for a while too, which was kind of
Well, then
shitty.
also remember, like 95, 96, I want to say, they gave her another Laura, and
Yeah.
then they went back with the Laura story. They went back to the past with the Laura storyline. Her first Laura with John Forsythe and Roscoe Bourne played him, but I forgot who the character was. I know that it was the guy that I forgot the name of the character. It was the guy who ran over Laura.
Yeah. Okay.
They gave her that storyline, and then the plane crash. The plane crash. The one that she won the Emmy for. Oh my gosh, that makes me so. That plane crash made me afraid of airplanes. Don't get me on an airplane like that. You should see that airplane crash. That was frightening for me.
But yeah. So anyway, yeah, these were really good. These were good clips. I was very excited.
Very good.
hmm I don't know where anything's going now. Erica and I'm hoping Alex is done. Like I'm
I
over.
don't think so. Cause yeah, it doesn't align with like the thing that I got spoiled in the promo I got spoiled in. But I'm thinking it might come soon.
Okay.
I don't think he dies in the landslide, but I think or maybe he, I don't know. I don't think he dies in the landslide. I think he dies after that, a little after that.
Thanks for joining us. Join our Patreon. We're still going to be doing a lot of watches on our Patreon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.